Hello everyone, today I'm playing a game called Artificial Selection, or NDU Artificial Selection. This is a game I found on itch. It's a visual novel, so yeah, let's get right to it. I think this is made in Ren'Py. Just checking the controls and everything. Oh, by the way, this game was made by these guys? Oh, background credits. Cool. Made with Ren'Py. I forgot who the username is. I'll figure it out later. Anyway, new game. Spring 2116. Oh, by the way, there's like no music in this game, so you just get to listen to my voice for forever, pretty much. Divin says, "Sorry, I'm late." Sorry, I'm late. Did you have to wait long? That was a repeated text? I'm not sure. Not at all. I just got here myself. Why are you only wearing a sweater, though? Aren't you freezing? As long as I'm constantly moving, I'm fine. But standing around like this making me feel the cold. Can we go in there? Div and I step inside some clothing store, and after rubbing his arms for a bit, my friend looks a lot more relaxed. You know, you could just wear a jacket if you're cold, right? Nope. I want to show off my new sweater. You think that's worth showing off? Hey, you're the one who got it for me. Oh, would you take a look at that? Divin, wait, am I even recording? Yeah, I am recording, okay. Sorry. Divin points at the scarf resembling, a feather boa? Why does he want me to look at that? I'm actually gonna take off my headphones because there's no sound, I guess, so, oh well. Oh, I do have, Discord messages popping up, though. I was talking to a friend earlier. But I'm only gonna play a little bit of this right now, so maybe there wasn't. I'm not sure. Anyway, this is going horribly. Anyway, he is naturally drawn to clothing. That's so bad it's good. But most of the time, it's just plain bad. Wow, that sure is something. I'm so tempted right now. Please don't be. But I could really use a new scarf. I need to stop him before he falls in love with it. Doesn't it look kind of, scratchy? And it's bright pink, so it wouldn't match anything you wear. Ah, you're right. Good thing they have a huge collection here. His gaze shifts to the rest of the wall. To my horror, most of the other designs are even worse. But in the middle, I spot something that seems to be calling out to me. Is that a halo? Angelic wings? I rub my eyes and look again. It's a normal navy blue scarf. What about this one? I pointed at it aggressively, trying to divert my friend's attention from all the other tasteless pieces of fabric. After grabbing him by his shoulders, we were both standing in front of it. Hey, isn't that one kind of boring? Not at all. Doesn't it look really comfortable? And the color complements your sweater so well. I'm not convinced. Please, at least try it on. Why are you so fired up about this? But okay. He wraps the scarf loosely around his neck. Not looking very happy about it. It's not even warm. It just makes me look like a fashion You look really cute. Sorry, Divin, if this sounds gay to the viewers. Really? I mean, I guess I gotta do, huh? He proudly turns around and looks himself in the mirror and suddenly convinced that this is the best scarf of all time. You're right. I need to have this. As if remote controlled, he heads to the self-checkout machine and comes back with the scarf being officially his. It's kind of scary how one compliment can make him lose his free will. At least I acted with his best interests in mind. Oh, it's really soft. Thanks for choosing it for me. Sorry. Well, you still paid for it yourself, so you don't have to thank me. He shrugs his shoulders in a way that says, I guess, before his eyes light up again. I have to say, this is really well written right now. I know this is like not even 5 minutes in, but I have to say, it's really good writing. Wait, we're completely off track. Didn't you say you wanted to buy flowers for Jean today? Yeah. Or, well, for her grave. Right, sorry. Anyways, you're correct. I wanna check out a flower bouquet that's around the corner. You said you knew a lot about flower language. So, can you help me pick the right ones? I just memorized most of the important meanings, that's all. But sure, if I can figure something out. Wow, this place is huge. We'll have no problems finding the perfect flowers for her. What kind of message do you have in mind? Sorry. He didn't mean to say it that way. What kind of message did you have in mind? Okay. Anyway, something that says I'm still thinking about her, and that I cherish the time we had together. That I think we're looking for Candy Tuft, or maybe Orange Lilies. He politely calls out to the nearest employee and asks where we could find those specific flowers. Oh wow, that's the occasion? Or what's the occasion? A very special girl. Chuckle I can imagine. Coincidentally, the two flower types could be found right next to each other. After showing us the way, the employee leaves with a wink. Divin, those flowers don't have a sexual meaning or anything, right? Goodness, of course not. I'm pretty sure I looked it up on a reputable website. It was called Pornhub. Anyway, the employee probably thought this was about a girl whose heart you're trying to win over. Either way, what do you say? Do you like them? The orange lilies are beautiful, but the other ones are more cute, so I think she'd prefer those. Why not both? You know what? I'm going to add some yellow I can't pronounce that. You think I can pronounce things? You came to this channel to hear pronunciations? As personal thank you. Without waiting for my answer, he skillfully combines the flowers into a memorizing bouquet of white, yellow, and orange. That's really pretty. Let's go with this one. So, let's take a look at those files. Ah, good old murder. Wait, what the hell? This took a weird turn. But you did it in a roundabout way. It took them a while to figure out it was murder in the first place. Clever. Didn't figure out anything. Huh? Oh, you're right. It says you turned yourself in. Now that's less clever. You know you'll get punished either way. Why'd you do that? Line just felt wrong. Come on. If you were an honest person, you wouldn't have killed someone. Those two things are completely unrelated. Liars won't kill if they don't have a reason to. And an honest person can kill even if they're given a motive. In fact, isn't staying true to yourself the most honest thing you can do? If by staying true to yourself you mean murder, are you really trying to pat your own back for murder right now? Either way, I know exactly why you turned yourself in. You wanted to protect an accomplice. Huh? If you turn yourself in wraps in cases up the if turning yourself in wraps up the case before the police can find hints to a second culprit, they won't go looking for one. You're not the first who's had that idea. And sadly it backfired. If you hadn't done anything, you probably would have never been found out. Don't look so sad. But I guess this means my accomplice theory was spot on. Heh, I'm good. I should be getting money for this. Wait, I already am. Sick. Where was I? Right, you're still depressed. Look, I know the death penalty doesn't sound fun, but what if I told you I could help you? Nobody has ever been forgiven. I'll change that. All you need to do is tell me your accomplice's name. This is kind of creepy. Is there sound playing? There's no sound. Now that they know where to look, it's only a matter of time before the police finds them. You can choose between certain death for both of you, or a chance of survival from a shady government official. What do you say? Well, since I don't have anything to lose... Artificial selection. Yeah, that's the start of the game. Interesting. Very interesting. Phase 1. Huh? Feeling that something is very wrong, I sit up in my bed and look around my room. It seems my instincts were right. I'm not in my bed, and this definitely isn't my room. Where the hell am I? How did I get here? Is this supposed to be a dream? Am I still asleep? As I draw my hands toward my face, I notice they're shaking. Don't worry, this will all be over soon. I take a deep breath and pinch my cheeks. Nothing. Damn it! What I saw in Yume Nikki didn't apply in the real world. I've never done... That was a really obscure reference, just in case. Or maybe it wasn't. I'm not sure. Anyway, I've never done that in a dream before, so I should have seen that coming. Suddenly, the bed doesn't feel comfortable anymore. I stand up, examining the room in order to find answers. Maybe I passed out. Did someone rescue me? They probably left a note somewhere. Ugh. I first dismissed it as the usual monitor to sleep message, so I didn't take a closer look. But the TV screen unmistakably reads Force Save... I don't know if I'm saying this guy's name right. It's Seva? How do they know my name? I mentally slapped myself for being so paranoid? Paranoid? Is that supposed to be paranoid or I don't know. I don't know. I don't have a brain. It's fine. The answer was obvious. The one who found me probably checked my wallet for my emergency contact and found my ID on the way. But thinking about my wallet made an entirely different fear well up inside me as well. My jacket feels suspiciously non-heavy. I check my pockets to investigate further. Not only my wallet, but my keys, my phone, and even my paper tissues, both used and unused, are missing. What the hell? If you're gonna steal my stuff, then why did you save me? My brain is tired of cooking up answers. It's confused and feeling utterly defeated. Can someone just tell me what's going on? My gaze drifts back to the TV screen. Of course. The force of it didn't feel threatening anymore. In fact, now it had a calming effect. I just have to watch this and everything will make sense. I gently tap the screen. I'm Vangloria. I'm Tristiana. And together, welcome to Purgatory. Well, you're not in the construct of hell you might or might not believe in, but as far as society is concerned, you are dead. Huh? What you would have done normally, what you've done would normally not be forgiven, but because we're so very, very generous, we're giving you a second chance. You can try and prove that you deserve being alive. You, Seba, have committed the sin of wrath. Shame on you. To make you realize your mistakes, we give you a companion who is just like you. You and her, Ephra, make up Team Wrath. Socializing is difficult when you're all angry and grumpy, right? We want you to change that, so you should befriend as many people as possible. Your first task is simple. Team up with your sin mate and say hello to everyone. There's 14 of you in total, but don't worry, time flies when everyone's getting along. Good luck and see you soon. So it's based on like 7 deadly sins, I guess, or the 7 sins, or 7 deadly sins in an anime, right? I watched like the first episode for like 10 minutes and I got bored. Anyway, the screen turns black. I'm starting to panic. My previous theory can't even begin to explain what I just watched. Is this a prank? A social experiment? Am I on Jake Paul's YouTube channel? Am I on some reality TV show? Save boy. Finally, I get to meet you in person. The door next to my bed opens and a jarringly relaxed girl pops to lean against the frame. She has the body language of a drunk person, but her face indicates she's sober. All my brain cells are screaming I don't have the energy to deal with a person like her. And I need to get out of here. But my mouth starts moving before my feet. We know each other? Why, yes, I've heard a lot about you. Those TV people said your name is Seva, and you're my Wrath buddy. So you're Ephra? You can now access the character menu. Is there a button for that? How do I do that? Do I right click? Oh, okay. Oh, look at this. You get to know rating 10, 20. Oh, these two have sins as well, it seems. Okay, interesting. Anyway, do you know why you're here? She gulps. I'm sorry, but I don't have time to beat around the bush. I mean, they said it's because I'm an angry and grumpy. But do I seem that way to you? No, adamantly chipper even. Then do you know where we are? This is actually a really engaging story, honestly. I'm actually genuinely interested in what's going on. Nope, I'm afraid I'm as clueless as you. Then why do you seem so relaxed? There's no point in worrying. If a place is safe, I'd just be making a fool out of myself. And if I am in danger, I'd rather be having a good time before I die. She has a point, but it's impossible to actually internalize that mindset in a situation like this. A companion who is just like you. Very funny. Anyways, we're buddies, right? So we will find the answers to your questions together. Right, but shouldn't we first try finding an exit? You think there's an exit? What? Of course. There has to be. Fine, I'll help you. But I doubt those who put us here will allow us to leave just like that. In return, please keep the tasks they gave us in mind. I don't want to anger them. Greeting everyone should be simple enough. Are you okay with that? Contrary to her initial cheerfulness, her manner of speaking has become diplomatic and cold. She's probably scared of this situation after all. I should give her a reassuring smile. Yeah, I don't see why. that portrait's really freaking funny. Let's save our game. Jeez, what kind of face is that? Face? That's me smiling. We should work on that then. Can we focus on getting out of here instead? Good call, off we go. Before I have any time to react, she takes my hand and drags me outside the room. What greeting us is a dimly lit hallway with several doors identical to the one in my room. Maybe one of these leads outside. I quickly turn towards the door and across the corridor and try opening it. No luck, it's locked. Could have told you those won't open. All of us woke up in one of these rooms, but now we've stepped outside. We can't get back in. Did you really check every single one? So that's where you were. Or where you are. Were you waiting in front of their rooms the entire time? What if I did? I wanted to be the first one to complete the task. I thought we were a team. Don't run off like that. Ahem. I should probably introduce myself. My name is Forrest. Forrest and Ashore. This is unfortunately my partner Ashore. The unfortunately was uncalled for. I'm Ephra, and this is awkward little kid here, Saver. Hi. I like their names too. They're all very unique. So about these doors, I'm glad you asked. I verified that each door corresponds to the room of the person here. So yours was the only one I wasn't sure about, but now that you're here, it's obvious. None of the doors on this floor lead outside. On this floor? So there's more? Yes, I think most of the others are hanging out upstairs. Do any of them remember how they got here? Forrest and Asher exchange surprised glances. Nope, do you? Me neither. The last thing I can clearly remember is just a normal, uneventful day. Nothing involving meeting a dangerous organization. Dangerous organization? Well, who do you think the two people from the video work for? Vangloria and whoever their boss is, they must have a huge ton of cash and power. And here I was thinking they were bosses. I mean, they could be, but maybe they just played a lot of Danganronpa or something. Are you alright? I don't know when I started shaking again, but the current topic definitely didn't help. I never dealt with a situation like this before. I should have played more video games. I was never confronted with so much uncertainty and fear. Maybe playing Danganronpa would have helped. This reminds me of Danganronpa a lot, actually. But it seems a lot different. I don't think they're going to play a murder game. Well, we'll see. They could have a crazy turn like that. Sorry, I need to grab some water. For the past 18 years, I've been an upstanding citizen and got to live a peaceful life in return. I followed every law, every rule, every social convention. So why is this happening to me? This shouldn't be happening to me. Why is this happening to me? Meanwhile, everyone else seems to have adapted already. They either have nerves of steel or are incredible actors. I'm embarrassing myself. I need to get a grip. I'm fine. Just a little overwhelmed. I feel you. The current task is simple enough, but we have no idea what the next one is going to be. Now that you mention it, we haven't talked to everyone else, so you should probably get going. Sorry for holding you up. But it was fun talking to you. Bye-bye. I can't tell if it's intentional, but they both wink and turn around and walk in perfect synchrony? Ephra and I turn around and walk along the hallway. Even though Forrest said there's no exit on this floor, I check the handle of every door we pass. It's not that I don't trust her, but this is the only way I can stop hoping she made a mistake. So you're still trying to find an exit. What's worrying you so much? The fact that we're dealing with a terrifying underground organization? Even though it's hard to believe something of this scale went unnoticed by the government. What if we're dealing with... is the government? Huh? You're thinking the police is involved? But I've never done anything wrong. You can drop the act. Vangloria and Tristiana said we're buddies, right? That what we did was similar. Then what did you do? I used to have a really bad temper. You could have even called me a bully. So I'll admit putting me in Team Wrath isn't completely inaccurate. What about you? They must be punishing you for a reason. Maybe the fact that I've always been kind of a loser and only ever had two friends. Is that really enough for me to get punished, though? I mean, nobody knows what their exact guidelines are. But people with few friends could be more likely to become criminals. So they'd rather be safe than sorry. And that's why I'm here? They're going to kill me? No. Quite the opposite. Remember, they said they're giving us a chance to prove our worth. I think that as long as we follow their instructions, they'll let us stay alive. How can you be so cheerful about all this? We could still die. If it wasn't for our current situation, we'd already be dead. So I'm grateful for this opportunity. I'll show them that I'm not a bully anymore. That I can get along with everyone just fine. The same goes for you. They'll see that they were wrong about you and make some friends if you make some friends here. And I think you already made one. Huh? Who? Me, you dumbass. Despite being called a dumbass, I can't help but smile. Your bully is showing. Is Goofball better? I nod. See, I'm working on it. Well, she doesn't seem like a bad person, so... We keep walking along the corridor until we reach a big hall with more doors. There are 2 cozy corners consisting of a coffee table surrounded by couches. Forrest and Asher seem to be hanging around across the hall. They take turns giggling because of what the other one says. The other corner sports a much more quiet duo. Ephra walks toward them and I follow her. You two don't have energy drinks on you by any chance. Absent, just give up already. I told you, I'm too tired to process any of this. Hey there, I'm Ephra, and this helpless child here is Savea. I'm Kanori, and this is Absent. Nice to meet you. Oh, what are their sins? I'm genuinely curious. These two have lust as their sin, and then these two are sloth. Okay. So about that energy drinks. Sorry, we don't have any. Absent lets out a loud whine and throws himself back on the couch. Don't mind him. Tell me a little more about yourselves. Let's see. Savannah, you go first. Seva. Me? I'm a high schooler. And I like my grandma? That's it? Well, I'm studying game design at ND University, and... For real? I always wanted to do that, but my parents told me to study something that can be taken seriously. Interesting. Absent, you need to watch your wording. Otherwise, people think you're insulting them. I always say stuff first when it comes to mind. Because if I think before I speak, I forget what I was going to say. Maybe that would be for the better. Hey, where did that edge come from? I actually said that out loud? I'm so sorry. I guess you said the first thing that came to mind, so now we're even. Actually, it's Ephra that you should be getting even with, but fair enough. So did you guys get a map yet? What kind of map? Of this place. I don't see why we would need it, but I guess if there's one, you should take one. Kanori maps are amazing. A world atlas would have been interesting. But a ground plan of this building? You don't get it. We might be able to find a secret exit. Why would they be giving us a map? Wouldn't that give you an architecture student an unfair advantage? Well, I wouldn't mind. And hey, I promise I'd come back and save you or something. No! You have to tell everyone about your escape right before you go. To be honest, I doubt there is a secret exit. Why would they bother putting us here only for there to be an easy way out? Oh, Keikaku, according to Oh, that's the joke or whatever. That's an anime joke. I actually really like the little pop-ups that appear. That's actually really nice. That's a nice touch. If I was behind all this, I'd make sure everything went according to Keikaku. Then what about if you made a mistake? I'd have a team that doesn't let that happen. And even if it does, mistakes won't be so obvious that they can be figured out by some random guy. Well, good thing you aren't behind this, because I will figure it out. Sensing that this conversation isn't going anywhere, Kanori pats Absent on the back. Either way, I recommend you two grab one of those maps. And Absent, why don't we talk to Forrest and Ashore again? Fair enough. See you guys later. Once we arrive upstairs, I immediately feel drawn to the windows. The outside world is right there. I know vandalism is bad, but shouldn't we smash the windows? And then what? What do you mean? Then we're free. Do you have eyes? We can't even see the ground from up here. Well, it's dark, and also you wear glasses, so I'm not sure. Fine, if you want to get turned into a Sava pancake, be my guest. Okay, then we shouldn't at least place a message against the window, so when someone sees it from outside, they call for help. If people live nearby, wouldn't it be brighter outside? We'd have no idea where we are. Maybe we can look that up. Ephra and I head towards the dining table and pick up the last two maps. Wow. The detail is incredible. I wonder what kind of legendary artist is behind this. Hey, I think I know where we are. Right here. But why are there only 2 floors? Aren't we in a skyscraper? Idiots. Didn't think it was possible to miss something so obvious. Huh? See that room between the stairs? That's an elevator. However, we can only access it from the lower floor. You forgot the most crucial part. We don't know how to open it. I was just getting to that. Maisel was added to the... At any rate, hello you two. I'm Maisel. Unfortunately, she is the biggest. Now, there's no need to use foul language. Please disregard my partner. That offensive creature isn't worthy of having a name. Oh, thank you for the pleasant introduction. Really, why did I have to get stuck with you? For once, I feel like we are on the same page. Ha! As if an icy robot like you could feel things. My name is Loye, by the way. Incredible. It has a sense of self. Maybe you aren't dealing with a primate after all. I'm not a damn primate. You are aware that humans are categorized as such? That was a pretty devastating self-own, my dude. Now let me inform you about the elevator. This game has a good sense of humor, too. As I mentioned before, well, we don't know how to operate it. The only thing, button which doesn't work, and a trash chute which we can assume is unrelated. Maybe there's a control panel somewhere. That's a possibility. Please alert me if you find anything of the sort. Yeah, so you're kind of like the boss around here. I wouldn't go that far. I merely enjoy being kept up to date. Oh, what are their sins? Let me look that up. Pride, okay. I don't understand what the rating is. Oh, she's a student with game design, and he's just a high school student. How old are they? Oh, okay, if he's 18, that means she's 20. This guy's 19, she's, 22? This guy's a little younger than us. Or no, he's old. Everyone seems to be older than us, I guess. Anyway. How are we doing on time, by the way? Oh, we're almost coming up to half an hour. So I think, actually, I'm going to stop here because I am kind of running out of time today. I'm a little tired, but I just wanted to kind of play this demo. It seems pretty interesting. It is a demo, by the way. I forgot to mention that. But it seems pretty interesting. If you want to like play the rest yourself, feel free to do that. I'm sure you could just like skip to this point. Or, I mean, I would just read it again because I probably did a terrible job. But anyway, I actually really am invested in this. I'm curious to see where it goes. And hopefully if the full game releases someday soon or sometime soon, that would be pretty nice. And I'd love to play through the whole thing. Some background music and sounds would be nice. I think that would kind of add a lot to it. But I think the developer on the itch.io page was saying that he wanted to add some music to it later on. But, yeah. I mean, hey, so this game is called Artificial Selection. So, yeah, be sure to check it out if you're interested. It's a kinetic vision novel, so I don't think there will be, like, choices or anything, it seems like. So, yeah, it just might be an enjoyable reading experience. So, yeah, have fun. Yeah, have fun. I don't know how to end videos as usual. Anyway, take care, guys, and see you later.